So let's talk about the job you'll most likely end up with or applying for if you study anything with like digital media or film studies or communications, and that's what you're studying in school, and then you want to land a job in like digital or social media after college. And that job will most likely be something called like a video producer or a social video editor or a social video producer. There's a lot of different terms, just producer. That'll be the main description you'll see in a lot of these job applications if you're applying to any of these media companies out of college. But what does that actually mean? So I'll just give you a quick overview of like what you'll actually be doing. And for the most part, that entails making very quick social videos. And it's just a term in the industry for like videos that are about a minute to 90 seconds long that perform well on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, not so much YouTube. And the bulk of your job task, your job duties will be making videos that perform well on those three platforms. And it'll be kind of rounding up, whatever is in the news cycle in the day, or you're trying to find like a little local news story or a little clip going viral on Twitter, trying to track down assets for that, whether it's getting permission to use the little viral video or getting permission to use these interesting photos, whatever it may be, accessing, Reuters or Getty Images, and then writing a couple lines of copy, assembling that into text on screen on the video, and then putting that out. And in college, I don't think people really appreciate the speed at which video producers, video editors move in the industry. So if you're working at BuzzFeed, NowThis, Vice, Fox, Bustle, Hearst, any of these digital media companies, and you want to go work at them, you're going to be expected to be able to make at least a video a day, like a social video. And it's not going to be 5 minutes long, but it's going to be like at least 90 seconds, and you're going to be responsible for like developing the copy, editing the video, finding the assets, making sure everything is like getting the music, getting the audio, making sure everything is perfect and ready for platform distribution at the end of the day. And now, you should be able to edit like a 60 to 90 second video from zero to full execution within like 8 hours a day if you really want to be a professional. Now, some companies do break it up, like NowThis or Bloomberg, for instance, breaks it up in a little more of an assembly line where there'll be like producers that'll just find stories and write copy, and that'll mean they'll like write 6 to 7 lines of a video story, and then they'll send it off to a video editor who will plug in those lines of copy into like a MoGart file, a text on screen, and plug in the assets below, and then file that off. But that's your basic video producer, social video editor job. And that's the bulk of digital media jobs right now in this industry, is being able to make short 60 to 90 second videos that perform well on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. And that's how you'll be judged on your performance, as an employee, is how often your videos get viewed and how often they get shared. So if you're wondering, what your job prospects are like out of college and like what jobs are the most common you'll most frequently end up with, or you'll see it's that social video producer job description, and that's roughly what you'll be doing. And some people love it. Some people love they get hooked on the numbers. They love trying to like beat their own little score, trying to, get more shares, get more views. If you're like a numbers person and you like doing kind of the same thing every time, and you like, playing a game with yourself, it can be a great job. Other people hate it. It's very like rote. The same thing over and over and over and over and over again. It's not very much original reporting. A lot of it is more news collation. And what I mean by news collation is that you're usually taking stories that are already kind of out there in the news cycle, but maybe they're just not a video format yet, or they haven't been constructed with the text on screen and like a completed story, or you haven't got a comment from somebody in that story, or it's more of a local thing, and you're working at a quote digital media global thing, so it has a wider reach. So you're not really doing any original reporting, and there'll also be generally like reporters that work in the company as well that have nothing to do with video production and don't know how to edit video and don't know how to make video and don't know the first thing about a camera or Adobe Premiere or After Effects or anything of that whatsoever. So even if you're like, let's say you're studying journalism, and the bulk of your jobs is like video producer or video journalist, the chances are you'll wind up doing what I just described, which is the kind of social curator, editor, producer job. And that's just making a lot of short, quick turn videos, that's what they're called, QTs, to get the numbers up for that platform to grow, like the Facebook, the Instagram, and the Twitter platforms of the company. Those three things. So yeah, that's what to expect. Don't expect that you're going to be out there going out in the field all the time, doing original reporting, shooting great documentaries, using all kinds of like fancy cameras and gear. Most of the time, a lot of, video producer jobs, you wind up just going into an office every day, and 85% of your job is really just video editing. So yeah, there you go. There's my quick summary on what it's like in the industry out of college if you're looking to get into social media, digital media. The main job will be something called a video producer, and that's what you'll actually be doing. Now, if you've been watching this for any length of time, sorry for the last couple of days. I was in Oklahoma City talking to a surgeon that accepts Bitcoin in payment. I got super sick, and then I was on the heavy dose of steroids that took me out. And so I'm just kind of recovering. Oof. But if you want to watch another video, you can click around. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.